Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at activity 14a. The question says open the file activity 14a.rtf. This document has four headings: a table, a bulleted list, and body text. Okay, first of all, let me open the file activity 14a.rtf. So let me open my chapter 14 folder. So I want to open that file right here. So we have this, right? Okay, so let's see the questions. So it contains a table, a bulleted list, body, and also four headings. So add your name to the left in the header. So I want to go to the header. I want to double click in here. I want to ensure that I'm at the margin, where the margin ends, right here. I think so. Good. So I want to add my name and leave. Well, that's my name, my surname actually. Okay. So it has to be at the right. Sorry, at the left in the header. Right. Add an automated date and time on the right in the footer. So I want to get to the footer. I want to go down to the footer. So I want to make sure I'm at the right side. I want to actually take this tab stop to fit to the margin. I want to have it there. So I want to go to quick path and then get to date, and then of course add this date right there, and then space, and then of course choose field again, and then go to time, and then take this time here and okay that. Okay, that done. So I want to exit the header and footer. All right, so what's the next question? So create, store, and apply the following styles in this document. Okay, so the heading will have sans serif, which is Arial. Okay, so let's start with the heading. So let me select the first heading first of all. So I want to give it Arial. Okay, it's already in Arial. And then what's the font size? The font size is 20. I want to have 20 right there. And then what's the next thing? Alignment has to be center, and then bold and underlined. Okay, bold and underlined. And what else? The single line spacing has to be single, and then spacing before has to be 12 points. Okay, so let's go to the paragraph group, expand it. So before has to be 12 points. Is already in single line spacing. What's next? Okay, spacing after has to be 6 points. Okay, so we have that done. Okay, so since we're done with that, I suppose, yeah, since we're done with that, we want to save this. We want to save the style, so we want to create the style based on that heading. So we want to call it activity 14b, sorry, 14a. Is it 14a? Yeah, activity 14a underscore heading, something like this. It's actually very let me just leave it like that, or let me just shorten the activity to act, something like that, right? And then okay that. Okay, so the heading is already, sorry, the style is over here. So I want to locate all the headings. So there are 4 of them. So I want to select this and then of course give this heading, sorry, the style to it. And then which other heading do I see? Which other one? I think this is also a heading, so I'll give it that. Which other heading do I have here? Where's the other heading? Okay, I think this is it here, so I'm gonna give it these two. Beautiful. Okay, so that's for that. So we've given all the headings the same style. So the next is the body text, right? So let me select any paragraph right there. Let me actually select the first one. Let me select this one. Okay, and then it has to be serif font, if I'm not mistaken. Serif font. So we're going to take Times New Roman. All right. What's next? 12 points. Okay, it's already in 12 points. Okay. Fully justified. Want to actually justify that. Justify, yes. What's next? So no enhancement. So line spacing has to be 1.5 and the spacing before is 0. So want to go to paragraph group. Spacing before is 0, spacing after is 6, and then the line spacing has to be 1.5 lines, right? Good, 1.5. Okay, so let's see. Let me just be sure. Spacing before 0 and then spacing after 6. Yeah, so I can okay that. Okay, so this is what we have, right? So I want to actually save this style also. So I want to save it as 14 14A. Let me save it as act 14. Sorry, 14A underscore body, something like this. So I'm just gonna save it. So I'm gonna apply this body to the rest of the text, the body text. So I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna apply that, and then select these. Apply the same thing. I want to be sure that I've selected everything. Select this, apply, and then this. I can actually hold down Control key and then select most of them. So I want to select this. So I want to ignore the bullet points. Actually, let me just ignore the bullet points and just select from here to here, and then apply that. Okay, for now, good. Okay, so that's done. So we want to also create a style for the header. All right, so the header sans serif. So let me just go to the header. Header, select everything in the header, and then it has to be sans serif. So we'll take area. What was next? 12 points to page margins, which I make sure. Okay, this one is not aligned to the page margin actually, so I'm going to align this side to the page margin. Okay, all right, so it aligns with the page margin now. Okay, as you can see. All right, so and this one also aligns to the page margin. So the left what's it called, the left header and the right header, they are all aligned to the page margin now. What's next? Italic. So it has to be italic. Enhancement has to be italic. Okay, so let me just enhancement has to be italic. And what else? Okay, and that's about that. So I'm just going to save this property. I'm going to okay, should I save it? Okay, let me do that. Let me save it as 14 a header, something like this. I'll save that. And then what's next? So the footer has to be sans serif, the same property. Okay, I think the same thing. Yeah, so I'll just have to go to the footer, select everything in the footer. I want to give it the same style, so which is the header here. So I'll give it the same style, and then it aligns to the right and then aligns to the left, which we've done. And then I think I'm pretty good with what I've done here. All right, so I think everything is done here. Okay, let's check the rest of it. Do not format the table or bulleted list. So we left out the table and the bulleted list. Okay, so save and print this document. Well, I'm not going to save and print. Okay, so let me just go to file and then go to print, so we can see how our work will look like when we print. So this is how it's going to look like. Okay, Good. So let me just increase it, and then it shows us one of the pages each. Okay, so that's about it. What's next? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this as activity 14a in my chapter 14 task folder. So I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to save it as Word document. So it's going to be activity 14a. I think I'm good with this, so I'll save it right there. Save. Yep. All right, so I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at activity 14b. The question says open the file activity 14b.rtf and place your name on the left, today's date in the center, and the file name on the right in the header. Okay, so let me open the file. Let me go to my 14 folder and then open activity 14b.rtf, and then I want to let me see, my name has to be on the left, so I want to go to insert, and then I want to go to header. I want to take this, so I'll have my name here. Left is my name. All right, and then what's going to be at the middle? So today's dates in the center. Okay, so I'm going to have click on this place, and then I want to go to quick part. I want to go to file. I want to go to date here. I want to have today's date right there, and then this to the right, what's the right? The right should be the file name. So I want to go to the field again. I want to go to file name. Where are you? File name here. So I want to okay that. So we have all that. Okay, let me close that. Right. So that done. So make the blue text into a bulleted list using a bullet list of your choice. Okay, so I'll just make the blue text, this one, just make it a bullet list. And then what else? So make sure that this bulleted list is indented by at least 2 cm. Okay, so let me see. As it's selected, I want to go to paragraph. I want to expand the paragraph group. I want to make sure that it's 2 cm before indentation, right? Okay, so make the green text into a numbered list using numbers followed by a bracket. So numbered lists for the that is a green, the green. So I want to have, so let me be sure, is it all the green? Yeah, make the green text into a numbered list using numbers followed by, okay, so yeah, of course is the green. So we want to make all this, so let's select also by holding down the control key. We select all the greens, we want to number them this, so this is what we're going to use. Okay, so with brackets, yes. So make the red text into a bulleted list sublist, okay, indented from the numbered list using different bullet points. Okay, so it's going to be indented from the numbered list. So we're going to have so let's use a different bullet, probably this. So let's also make the indentation to be 2. Okay, so since it did not state the indentation level, Okay, so let's have it like this too. So change the color of all the text to black. Okay, so I'll simply Control A, select everything, and then make all the everything to be black. Okay. What else? So we're going to save the file with a new name. So I'm going to save this as activity 14B. So I'm going to go back to my file, save as. I want to save it as where's my file? This is not the one. Yeah. So I want to save it as a Word document, and I'll call it activity 14B. I'll save that. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you so much. Leave a comment down below if you have any question. Please don't forget to share the video and like the video. Thanks so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at activity 14C. The question says open the file you saved in activity 14A. Save this file as activity 14C. Okay, so let me just go and do that first before I continue. So I'm going to go to my activity folders. I want to open activity 14A. I want to save it. Go to file and then save as. I want to save it as activity 14C. Okay, so let me just have it as activity 14C right there. Okay, that good. So let's see the rest of the questions. Okay, so edit and update. So the keyword is edit and update the content of the footer. Okay, so let me see the footer actually. So this is the footer here. So as you can see here, the footer here is the activity. This is activity 14. So we want to make it activity 14C. So I'm just gonna write that activity 14C. So that's that. I can use a field. Would have set it as field path, but let me leave it like that. So I've done that. The time is correct and the date is correct here. Okay, so I think that is done. So so create, store, and apply the following styles to the bulleted list in this document. So let's look at list 1 now. List level 1. So let's go. So this is the list here. Okay, so the first level list. Okay, so I'm going to select the first level. I want to hold down my control key now to select this second one here, second part. Okay, so this selects the whole of the first level list, right? So it has to be sans serif, sorry, it has to be serif font, please, and then 12 point. So serif font times New Roman. Okay, it's already in 12 points, so I'm good with that. So the next is to in the left indentation has to be 1.5 to the left. Okay, so I want to go to my dialog box launcher of the paragraph group. So I want to make the before text, the indentation before text, I want to make it 1.5. Okay, that, and then what's next? So I have bulleted list with arrows, sorry, with arrow. Okay, so I need to make it a bullet list with arrows, so I'll take this, which is fine with me. So the line spacing has to be single, spacing before and after has to be zeros. Okay, so line spacing single. So let me do that. Line spacing here is already single. Spacing before and after, they're all zeros, so I'm good with that. So all the styles here attached to this first level list. So I want to save it. So I want to go to styles group, create. So I want to have it as list underscore level 1. So I'll okay that. So that's taken. I've saved the style now. Okay, so the level 2 list. So serif font. So the font face is serif. Of course, the font size 12 points. So let me just go check that out. So first of all, I need to select it. So this is the second level. Okay, so I want to make sure it's in Times New Roman, which is a serif font. Okay, so left indentation has to be 3 points, 3 cm, sorry. So let me just be doing them one after another. So I want to have 3 here, and then okay that. The next one is so this is taken care of. So the list type has to be bulleted list with square bullets. Okay, so I need to go to this place, and then I have to check on this, and then it is already square. Okay, so this is done. So single line spacing, zero spacing before and after. So I need to make sure that is taken care of. Okay, so I have single line spacing here, zero and after spacing. So before and after 00. So I'm good. So I'll okay that. I want to save that. I want to save the style. Make sure that the text is selected. So I'll have a list underscore level 2, L2, sorry, L2 this time. So I'm going to okay that. Okay. What's the next thing? So save the file with a new name. So I'm going to save it as activity 14C, obviously. So I think that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share. Thanks so much. I will see you in the next one.